Percival Cat, a stately fellow, for a cat, had an odd quirk. Percival Cat wanted to be a bat, and not the kind you use to play with crickets or the softball variety. No, Percival Cat wanted to be a hanging upside down, flapping in your hair, and all-around leathery-winged garden variety bat. Far be it for the author to cast aspersions for having such an odd whim, but for anyone to actually find out about Percival's secret burning desire, poor old Percival's presence around the town would certainly expire. What's even more strange about Percival's need to be a creature that flaps is why Percival wanted to be a bat. It wasn't for the odd hours a bat keeps. Even though Percival loved his evening walks, he loved even more being in bed at night to sleep. It certainly wasn't for the image that bats have. Here's a face that only a mother of the Phantom of the Opera could love. It seems that every year, around the end of October, Percival would change from cat to bat because sneaky Percival was longing for a sugary, sweet, tasty snack. He'd flap down the street carrying a pillowcase, ringing the doors of every house on the block, gathering candy, cookies, and caramel apples, and even that old candy that looks like chalk. So, Percival went to the magic store and bought himself a magic book. But when he brought the book to the counter, the man behind it said, "Percival Cat, why change to a bat when you can wear your bat wings one night every year instead?" To which Percival answered,
"Then I would only get candy once a year. Where's the advantage in that? Now you know why I want to be a bat."
And with that, Percival grabbed his book and ran home as fast as he could, his wired wings flapping in the wind. Percival jumped onto his couch. He opened his magic book, excited to begin. But he never had time to speak a single magic word because a magic genie popped out at him. "Percival, my friend, why have you summoned me?" "Why, I want to be a bat," said Percival. "A bat?" said the genie. "But you're a cat. Explain to me why you want to change from cat to bat." Percival explained to the genie that every year he'd follow the children outside, going door to door collecting candy. And when he would wear his wings, he would get candy too. "Why, Percival, you silly cat, you're dressing up for Halloween. People won't give you candy every day. In fact, they'll chase you away, and you won't get so much as a jelly bean." Percival stopped for a moment. He paused and thought,
"You mean I almost turned myself into a bat? For that?"
The genie laughed and said, "Yes, you almost did. And I'm curious enough to ask, why, Percival? Why, out of all the choices in the world, did you pick a bat?" Percival the cat looked very seriously at the genie and said,
"Because it's easier to spell than Frankenstein."
"What's that? You want one more story? You're in luck. Click the link on the bottom left-hand corner for another Cookie Crumb story.